Welcome to this new Addon Spotlight. In this Addon Spotlight we're gonna look at a nice aircraft, and we also looked at this one earlier. It's the Hawker Hurricane MKII. In the meantime, I would say between the previous review and this one there are some updates being delivered. There was the version 101, which contained a cockpit view adjustment. There was the version 103, which was an update based on 102, and the gear could now be retracted. And there was a pilot view and a couple of missing features which were now added to the aircraft. And in the latest version, and that's one we're gonna have a look at today, that's version 104, the pilot view sorted once and for all. So to start with the latest one, I'm not sure what's fixed I would say on the pilot view, because we're outside the aircraft, right? So we're not normally you would be inside the aircraft, so probably they need to have a look at that. Other than that, if we look at the graphical things, well, this aircraft already, I would say, looked nice, but it looks like that they improved the coloring a bit. Here you can also see the pilot waiting to depart. It looks like that they made some changes also to, I would say, it looks a little bit sharper, at least compared to the last time. So let's see if it really retracts its gears. So let's go inside the aircraft. Right, this is the, I would say, position of the pilot. Yeah, you can doubt if that's the real position. I would say, okay, it would be more realistic if you would go and sit here, or maybe even here. Luckily I've got, I would say, the option to change that. So let's have a look at the cockpit. Cockpit looks pretty okay, right? They made some changes compared to previous releases. This instrument doesn't look that sharp compared to the rest of the cockpit. That's the same thing is applicable to this setting. And the settings or the text here, it's good to read. The text under it, which I would like to show you, but there's something in front of us. That one can't be seen that good. So let's see what we can make out of this. So let's release the parking brakes. Now we need to make sure that we're, I'd say, in the center of the runway, which is kind of hard to see. It's always a good idea in these aircrafts to push forward to prevent that it's, so to say, gonna take off or gonna try to take off. Because if you're, of course, having a speed which is too low, then it won't work correctly. So we're airborne. So let's see if we can do the gears. I don't see anything happening. We're going to the aircraft. So maybe we missed something, but first ensure that we're not gonna crash. So we're gonna ensure that we're not, let's say, flying crazy high. Oh. See that the weather is not that nice today. Oh. So let's see, where are the gears? Throttle, view, it says gear. I would expect the gears to be there, but I don't see them yet. Probably it's me, but I see all the other buttons, but not the gear, and there's also no sign if the gears are up or down, which might be normal for this aircraft. So let's try to lower the gear. It might be me, but I don't see that the gears are, I would say, really going up or down. Gear now retracting. Maybe I did something wrong with the installation. Can't imagine, because it simply is extracting it into the folder. Of course, it's always a good idea to remove the previous copy to ensure that you really have the latest version. I still like flying in this aircraft, although it would have been nice if the position of the pilot would be really here instead of outside the aircraft. Other than that, there's still some work to do, right? But that's known to the developers. It's work in progress, so we can say I'm hoping that they will release a new version soon, which will fix some of the other issues which we're currently experiencing. Can you use it to fly? Yes, you can. There are several things which have been fixed. However, yeah, I simply don't agree with the position of the pilot. But maybe that's something that they will need to fix. Right? This, I would say, is the default position now. I would say it's useful because then you can really look from, let's say, outside the aircraft. But it would have been nicer if it's really inside the aircraft. So here ends this short free review. I hope you liked it. If you liked it, then consider to use the like button. You can always find the download link to these spotlight add-ons or to this add-on spotlights like this aircraft in the description of this video. So if you want to give it a try, go to the download link and try it yourself. Now the engine stops, also cool. If you've got questions or comments, then feel free to let me know in the comment box. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. While the aircraft slowly dies, as it looks like, I'm gonna stop this recording now and wish you all a nice Thanksgiving for those living in the US. Enjoy the time with your family. And of course, stay safe. Thanks for watching and see you next time.